Hey there, everybody. How are you? Happy Tuesday, or whatever day of the week that you might be watching this. I am so excited to dive into today's topic all about content creation. I'm actually going to share with you my 5-step content multiplier system. And it's for those of you, who want to show up on several platforms, but you only want to make one piece of content because you're really busy in your business and you don't have time. So once I show you this, there are going to be no excuses. This is exactly what I do every single week, and I end up with 4 pieces of content in 5 simple steps. Okay, so let's start out. I just want to introduce myself for those of you who do not know who I am. I'm Kristen Poborski. I'm a mom and I live in Kirkland, Washington, and I run a marketing strategy and implementation business. But actually, I really help coaches, healers, infopreneurs overcome their content creation fears and create content that matters to their audience and grows their businesses. All right, it's just so much fun. And I've been told by my clients that I am a magical unicorn when it comes to creating content that helps make them a bigger impact and grow their business, because they end up, when they actually get into it, they have fun with the process. And I've also been called silly at times because I'd like to, have a good sense of humor and have fun whatever I do. So, and I would love to think that I live in a world where everyone has a voice that they can use to make a bigger impact and to help more people. Okay, so let's dive in, because I've got a little pop quiz here, and I'm going to just read it to you here. So if I'm looking down, that's why. So I want you to type below, all you content creators out there, which statements do you agree with? Okay, number 1, I hate creating content. Number 2, I'm a terrible writer and I never write. Number 3, I never have enough time in the week to create new content. Number 4, I never know what to create content about. And number 5, I wish it was a lot easier to create content in multiple forms. And number 6, I love to create content. I'm super busy in my business, and I always set aside time, at least an hour, to create new content to keep my audience and everybody on my list engaged. Okay, so let's kind of go through where you might be on the scale. Okay, if you agreed with statement 1 and 2, you're a content creator avoider. You probably never create any new content for your business, and most likely you don't understand how it can help you grow your business, make a bigger impact, and help more people. And you're probably thinking, oh my God, it's just too much work, so why bother? So if you agreed with statements 3 and 4, you are a content creator procrastinator. Sometimes you create content and sometimes you don't. It all depends if you feel inspired and if you've got time. And let me kind of like fill you in a little secret here. I am guilty of this myself from time to time. So I'll bet that, if you're in this group, you don't fully understand the connection between creating content and growing your business, right? And I'll let you know, I, like most of my clients and myself, we're all guilty of this at one time. So don't feel bad if you're in this group. Okay, so if you agree with statements 5 and 6, you love to create content. You absolutely love to create it. And I bet you already know, if you're doing it consistently, which is key to all of this, right, is that it makes a difference with your readers and it helps to grow your business. So isn't that really what inspires you to keep moving forward even when it's hard or you just don't have time, right? So, let's just jump into my simple content, my multiplier. It's a tongue twister. And I'm going to show it to you because is so simple. This is what I'm doing here today. And it probably only takes about 30 minutes of my time to get it all done. So let's get started. So step number one is, and this is key, if you pick your topic, right? If you get the right topic and you get this right, this makes everything work. So you just do that. You write a simple outline, and I actually dictate it into Google Docs. So it really only takes me about 10 minutes to put that outline together, okay? And all you need is a simple intro, your outline for what you want to talk about. Like if you looked at my piece of paper I'm looking at here, I've got a simple outline so that I can actually be talking to you guys all the time. And you know, I know what I'm talking about because this is what I live and breathe every day. So it's easy for me to get on here and just go on and on and on. Okay, and then at the very end, you kind of want to wrap it up and you have a call to action, all right? So then once I have that all done, and like I said, I've got it on my piece of paper here, I go and schedule my Facebook Live, which I always do on Tuesdays about this time. And so I go and do it, which I'm doing here. I add the copy in from what I've written on my outline. So for those of you that come in later, you can kind of see what it's all about and decide if you want to watch it or not. And then when I'm all done, I go and download my Facebook Live. Okay, so it becomes a movie, and then that's where the magic happens. I add it to YouTube, and then I embed it on my blog along with my content. And after that, which is step 5, so I kind of like skip the numbers here. So 1 was pick the topic, 2 is schedule the Facebook Live, 3 is when I'm done, after I've done it, I download it, right? And then number 4, I add it to YouTube and embed it on my blog. All right, simple. And then number 5, I turn it into a podcast. You know, isn't that cool? So you've taken one piece of content, you've put it on Facebook Live, you've turned it into a YouTube post, and you put it on your blog. And then you've taken it and created it into a podcast. So you've got all this great content in multiple mediums for however people want to consume your content. And this is a great way to get your message out there in a much bigger way. So, and if you set up a system and, you know, you just do the Facebook Live and you've got a virtual assistant on your team, you can just tell them, go ahead, take it all and do this with it. So basically you cut your time way in half. I think it probably takes me about 10 minutes to do the outline and maybe less than 10 minutes to do the Facebook Live. And then if I really wanted to, I could hand it off to someone on my team, which I do, and then they would just take it and put it on Facebook, YouTube, and then hand it off to the other person to turn it into a podcast. So there you have it. That's how you take one single piece of content, you turn it into 4 pieces of content that you can put out there and then repurpose or actually reshare on social media, especially if it is evergreen content that you want to share. So if you do nothing else, just follow this simple content multiplier system. And if you want to copy what I've got it all written down there, you can copy what I've told you to do. And just start live streaming this week. Just go out there, try it, and you'll see how easy it is. And if you are not taking your content and putting it into some sort of video format, you really should, because people, that's how you create a better connection with your audience. So I urge you to go out there, start live streaming, put it on YouTube, and put it on your blog and start sharing your voice with the world. So if you're ready to join the content revolution that I'm starting over here on Facebook, I'd love to have you join my Facebook group, Big Impact Content Creators, where I'm going to show you how to create meaningful content that gets your message out, attracts clients, and helps you build your business. So the link is over in the notes below. If you want to join, click and ask to join. We'd love to see you over there, and I'd love to hear your comments. Let me know if you have any questions about this system. I'm here to help. So Have a great day, everybody, and just get out there and start creating content. See you later.